Table here, please. Sir, your name?
Richard Scott Duffy.
You're charged with driving on a suspended. You also have a charge of no proof of insurance. I can arraign you and send you to the prosecutor, or I will give you a lawyer, whatever your preference.
I just need to take care of whatever I need to
I know, but do you want a lawyer or you want me to arraign you? On January 7 of 26, it is alleged that you did operate a motor vehicle with a suspended license in the township of Brownstown on Telegraph near Andrew at 10:46 p.m. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to $500 in fines, 93 days jail, costs, or all of those 2 points. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You also have a
All right, folks, buckle up because we're diving straight into a courtroom drama that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. Richard Scott Duffel faces serious charges, including driving with a suspended license and no proof of insurance. But here's the kicker. His approach to dealing with the situation is anything but conventional. Is he playing it smart or digging himself deeper? Stay tuned, and we'll break down the key moments that could change everything. Trust me, you won't want to miss this.
no proof of insurance, 0 point civil infraction charge. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, $500 personal bond. I'll enter a not guilty plea. You still wish to waive your right to a lawyer? You don't have to post any money.
No.
Okay, so I'm going to enter a not guilty plea, $500 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court during the pendency of the case. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm entering a plea of denial on the no proof of insurance, plea of not guilty on the suspend. He's going to take the file to the prosecutor. You go out in the hallway. She'll call you in, and you can talk to her then. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Best of luck. Cameron Jamal Cottrell, 25W839925. Your name, sir? You're charged with failure to pay. It is alleged that you did fail to pay $213. If I find you didn't pay and you could have paid, that is, that your failure to pay was not without your fault, you could be incarcerated 1 day for every $10 owed. You could get 22 days. You get $10 credit for each day served. So if you paid $113, you'd only owe $100. You'd have to serve 10 days then. You understand that?
Yes.
You just sign the advice of rights and read and understand the rights.
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I'll give you one. Would you like a lawyer? It's the charge you failed to pay $213. How do you plead?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Did you fail to pay?
Yeah, I feel like
You have it all now?
No, I just started working, but I have it for next week.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
Plea is accepted. Where do you work at?
Glasgow.
How much do you make?
800 a week.
You know you can't, you get paid weekly?
Yes.
You know you can't ignore courts like this, right?
Yes, I know.
I mean, hang on. I know, but you didn't come and talk to us. You didn't do anything. The ticket's been outstanding since January. All I'm telling you is you're much further ahead if you go talk to the judge before it gets to this point. I'm going to let you pay $50 per week. You can pay more if you want. I'll let you pay $50 per week. You said you're going to get your first check next Friday, true?
Yes.
Starting February the 9th. If you don't have the money, no problem. Call the court. We'll go on Zoom on or before any one of your due dates if you don't have the money, and I'll give you an extension and everything will work out, okay? Just don't ignore me. I don't like that, okay? Best of luck. You're all set. 50 a week. Ashia Lynn Abston, 25T646293. Your name, ma'am? All right, you're charged with failure to pay $232, and you still owe, since this is a no proof of insurance, a clearance fee on that. You're charged with failure to pay $232. If I find you could have paid and didn't, you could.
She does have a balance now of 277. It looks like she has a suspension on there.
No, I know,
Okay.
but that's okay. So you still owe the suspension fee of $45, but this is a show cause for failure.
Here we are at the start, and Richard is making a bold move by waiving his right to a lawyer. Now, this is risky. A lot of people would never advise going it alone in court, but he seems determined to handle things without legal representation. Is this a sign of confidence or sheer desperation? And let's not forget, he's up against fines and jail time. Could this decision come back to haunt him? What do you think? Did he make the right call? Let me know in the comments.
There to pay $232, so you could get 24 days. Do you understand that? And did you sign, read, and understand the advice of rights? In other words, if you could have paid and didn't, you could be incarcerated 1 day for every $10 owed. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you plead guilty here, you're giving up all the rights on that advice of rights form, and we're not going to have a hearing. Do you understand that? You have the right to a lawyer. Would you like one?
No.
All right. To the charge you failed to pay $232, how do you plead?
Guilty.
You failed to pay?
Yes.
You have it all now?
I do not. I have $40 and I can pay the rest completely on the 6th.
Are you sure?
Yes, because I'm working.
If you don't have the money, I'll be glad to give you an extension. You need more time than the 6th, I'll be glad to do that. You sure you can pay all by the 6th?
Yeah, I have $40.
That's fine. That's fine. You pay 40 now, balance by February 6th. Let's say something happens before February 6th. I don't know, you need work on your heater. Who knows?
Call you in 5 minutes.
Go on Zoom. I'll give you an extension. I don't care how many times we have to do it. Just don't ignore me, okay?
So much.
Have a great day. Lacey and Jones, how are you? Who are you here on?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here for waste management. Your case number ending in 10191.
Have you talked to the prosecutor?
I did, Your Honor.
Okay, as soon as she brings the file in, I will call your case, okay? She should be
Thank you.
bringing it in momentarily. Janae
Thank you.
Monique Pinkston, 25B1478128. Your name, ma'am? You're charged with failure to pay $900. That is the charge. If you plead guilty, if you're found guilty, you could be incarcerated for 5 days. Do you understand that? Did you sign an advice of rights form here today? Do you have the yellow advice of rights, John? Or it's a white one? Okay. If you plead guilty, you're going to be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing. Do you understand that? You do have the right to an attorney. If you want one, I will give you one. Would you like a lawyer? To the charge that you failed to pay $900 in fines and costs, how do you plead? Were you ordered to pay $1,295 at the rate of $60 biweekly after your fines and costs were paid on the other file?
Yeah.
Did you make those payments?
I
didn't ask you that. Did you stay in compliance with the payment plan?
No.
Did I tell you to come and talk to me if you didn't have the money?
Yes.
Did you do that?
No.
Why not?
I was having trouble finding a way here. I've been struggling with the ride.
You know how to use Zoom?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you Zoom? I told you you could Zoom too. You can't ignore courts like this, man. Do you?
Yes.
Good. Then you and I will get along just fine. Anybody forced you to plead guilty here? Plea is accepted. The failure to pay fines and costs of $900. All right. Now, I sentenced you back on April the 9th
Yes.
to 16 months probation, meaning that your expiration will be on August the 9th.
Yeah.
Where do you work at?
Yes.
Have you done everything else?
Yes.
Outpatient treatment?
Yes.
Victims impact?
Yes.
AA?
Yes.
You did your,
do AA. I went straight to the treatment.
okay. Do you have court, did you do court work and community service? All right. Well, tell me how much you make, how many people you're supporting, if any. Do you have children?
Yes.
How many kids? Well, good for you. Boys, girls? All girls.
Seniors.
How old are your kids?
18, 17, and 16.
You married?
No.
How much do you make in your employment?
$20.
Hold up. The judge is laying down the law now. Richard's been hit with a personal bond and restrictions. He can't even leave the state without court approval. But here's where things get even more intense. The judge is entering a not guilty plea on his behalf for both charges. This is the court's way of saying, we're giving you a chance, but it's not a free pass. It's a tense moment because if he messes up, there could be serious consequences. And remember, he still has to deal with the prosecutor and potentially a much worse outcome down the line. Do you think he's getting off easy? Or does this spell more trouble for him down the road?
So you work 40 hours?
Yes.
You make $800?
Yes.
How much can you afford to pay? Do you have any money to pay toward this today?
I don't have anything today, but next week I plan on paying the full 904.
Are you sure? How are you gonna get that?
My job, when I get paid, my check comes out, I'm gonna pay it in full.
Are you sure?
Yes,
I don't need it all next week.
just gotta get it done.
Okay?
I'm complete and everything.
I'm gonna assess costs of $25. I'll go light on you since you're gonna do that. You pay this by February the 9th, okay? Just to give you a few days to get it here. You can go online, you can make your payment with no fees at all if you're paying that in full, okay? So it's $925. Any questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna keep you on probation, subject to all existing terms. Wish you well. Just don't ignore courts again, okay? Be careful out there.
Morning, Your Honor.
Morning to you. Where you been?
Basically with the program that I missed, I got the date mixed up.
All right, let me go ahead and arraign you, and I'll give you your rights here, okay?
So,
You are charged with a violation of probation. Placed you on probation for 12 months under section 771.1. Not yet.
12 months?
6 months.
Oh, okay, scared me.
My mistake.
Yeah.
My mistake. September 4th. And I have a charge that alleges a variety of different violations. Count one, that you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on January 9 of 26. That's one charge. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Count two alleges that you failed to attend anger management with 4-week follow-up. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Hang on. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Count three, that you failed to provide proof of completing 1 day of community service by October 31, 25. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
You plead guilty, or if you're found guilty of any one of those.
No, Your Honor. Not Your
Now,
Honor.
listen to me. Let me finish. If you're found guilty of any one of those, you could get 5 days. If you're found guilty of all, you could receive 15 days jail. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you plead guilty, you will be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a trial of any kind. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I will give you one. Would you like a lawyer?
Yes, Your Honor. If you would be willing to give me, I'd appreciate
I'll
it.
give you a lawyer. I'm entering a not guilty plea. We're going to get you a lawyer. You'll speak to the lawyer, and as soon as you're done, tell the lawyer that the judge said to bring the file back and come on into the courtroom, and I will take care of it. How's that?
All right.
Thank you. Let's go into the defense lawyer, probation. Go out in the hallway, and my court officer will set you up with the defense lawyer. All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. People against. Waste Management, file 26B150191. Good morning, your appearance, counsel?
Now we're seeing another defendant, Cameron Jamal Cottrell, stepping up to the plate. And this case is all about failure to pay. A classic example of how unpaid debts can snowball into serious legal consequences. 5 days in jail for every $10 owed. That's the harsh reality here. And yet, Cameron's pleading guilty, acknowledging he failed to pay. The judge gives him a break, allowing a payment plan of $50 a week. But is this really enough to keep him out of jail? We've all been there with financial struggles, but ignoring your legal obligations like this can quickly escalate. What's your take? Do you think the judge was fair with the payment plan, or should Cameron face stricter consequences?